Okay, after my first video, I'm sure by now this cult would have gone out there to tell you people that I did something wrong. Now, I have come to learn some of the things that they have been saying over the years. Of course, they never came to me to accuse me. I've told you before. I never met them from anywhere. They never come to me to accuse me of anything. They've not come to me to discuss anything. They've not invited me for any discuss anything with never till this day. I only found out this was what they were doing behind me. So if they told you that I did something wrong to justify the madness that they did, it is lunacy. They are not the police. They have no authority whatsoever. Okay. So what they are trying to do is to act as though they are community leaders and using the community to sort of instill civility in the area. Even though that's wrong, that's not what they are doing. Don't let them deceive you. That's not what's going on here at all. At all. They are a cult. They are a cult. All right. There was no time I had an affair with a minor. There was no time that I abused the Yorubas, because that was one of the things they went and told the public that I did. And they never came to accuse me about it. They went to tell the public. So I found out this is what they were telling the public. And when I confronted them on these things, they told me they never said anything like that, and they don't know me from anywhere. And they even went up to the level of telling me and even going behind me to my family to tell my family that I am hallucinating and that nothing is happening. So if they told you right after my first video that I did something wrong, it's not true. They've never met me. They never told me anything. They never confronted me. I am the one who confronted them. There's a school beside me here where they use children as human shield. They use the children there as human shield. Instead of the teachers to focus on teaching these children what will benefit them in life, they teach them how to abuse. So from day to day, you hear these kids, instead of focusing on their studies, they're abusing somebody, but they won't call the name. I found out that I was the one, and that the Muslim clerics and the teachers were using these children, they're using them as human shield. Instead of them to confront me on the claims that they made, on the rumors that they spread behind me, they use children, other people's children. They don't use their own children, not even minding whether there's a cost that's been placed on anybody that abused me. If you know you have children in that school, you better go and warn those teachers or remove your children from that school. Because I'm going to give you details about that later. I'm going to show you the videos of it. So what I'm saying is that instead of them to meet me face to face, they use those children as human shield, kind of more like the things you see in Gaza, where Hamas, the terrorist group, uses children as human shield. So these are the kind of stupid things they do. Do you understand? And then when I step out of the house to go and let me record so that people can see what I'm saying is true, they will tell the children to stop when I'm outside. When I go back in, they will start again. Do you understand? And then when you ask them what the problem is, they will tell you nothing. No, we didn't see anything. One day, I rounded them up, some of the teachers there, the principal, and they have a matron that takes care of the children. That matron is the most notorious of them. She goes from door to door to spread stupid stories about me. And when I moved them all to the police station, and I told the police what they were telling the public, that I had an affair with a minor. This is what they were spreading, that I had an affair with a minor. So I told them to repeat what they said to the public, to the police. They started crying there. Started crying and begging that they never said anything like that, and they don't know what I'm talking about, and that they never seen me with a woman before, that why would I be trying to set them up? So it falls in line with what I've been telling people these people have been trying to do. They've been trying to make me hallucinate. They've been doing this for 25 years. Do you understand? More than half of my life they've been doing this. They would say things and say they never did it. They will steal and say they never stole. Just like this young man, he came to my house to steal. And when he came to the house, he was repeating the same nonsense that Fssji FM and Radio Lagos have taught him. And I warned him several times, because anytime these workers come to my house, they don't come to work, they come to do stupid things. So I keep warning them every time that, look, when they start saying that rubbish, there's some certain things that they say that I've gotten used to over the years. They've been doing it for 25 years, like I told you. I've gotten used to these things. So when they start saying these things, that they won't call my name. As a matter of fact, this guy greeted me before he started his whatever he was doing in the house. He greeted me very well, all right? And I greeted him back, because I was stepping out of the house and I went back in. We met and he greeted me before he started whatever he was assigned to do. more than like 30 minutes later, I started mouthing something, started murmuring as if somebody upset him. I could hear him from my apartment. I could hear him from upstairs because they use workers a lot to commit crimes in my home. So whenever workers come into this house, I become alert. That was before I bought cameras, CCTV cameras in the house. Now, he began to mouth off stupid things. That's the same thing that I've become accustomed to. So he started saying things about a man who stays at home, who spends money, who's abusing the Yorubas. He didn't call any name, but I know I'm the one he's talking about. So when I heard those things, I warned him, you better face that work you are doing and get out of here, because if you try any stupid thing, I will arrest you. And the people that sent you, Fssji FM, I called their names, Fssji FM and Radio Lagos, so that he will know that I'm aware. They will not save you. I'm warning you now. Do what you are doing and get out. He didn't listen to me. He continued. So what I did was that I stopped every work I was doing, went to my windowsill, planted a device because I knew he was about to steal. How do I know that? Because 2 days prior, before he came here, they had stolen one of my generators. Do you understand? And I saw the environment where I live in. They laughed at me because the moment they stole one of my generators, I replaced it immediately. They began to laugh. They're calling me Babalo. They're not saying it to me. They're just saying it around me. So I could hear them. They were laughing. Babalo, what you buy generator lower pada. He took your generator, he went to buy another one. They were saying these things in front of me. Do you understand? And they said it in Yoruba. So 2 days before this boy came, they are stolen that generator and he appeared. Now there's a lot of other things that happened, which I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the full story about this gentleman here. What happened in one of the videos I'm going to do. He came either to steal the generator I just bought or to steal the second generator, which is a 2.5 kVA generator. Now that 2.5 kVA generator, after this guy got arrested, they tried to steal that generator 4 more times. They kept trying to steal it, and it kept backfiring. I'll show you the videos. I have the videos, all of them. Okay, this is the 4th time they tried to steal this generator. This is the 4th time. This is the generator in another man's house. That's my neighbor's house. They stole it from my house, planted it in his house, hoping that he will cooperate with them, because he has been aiding them for a while. He has been helping them to spread the same rumors. So they saw him as an ally, and that's why they stole the generator and planted it in his house. If you ask the man now, how did the generator get there? He won't be able to explain to you. Do you understand? So, but that's a story for another day. So I planted a device on my windowsill to monitor this guy. Instead of facing his work, that's why when I tell you that these people, they act like people whose brains are not working. He got a ladder, broke into my house, and stole the device that I kept to monitor him. And of course, as I said, there's a lot of story to tell you about this. Someone from the other building, that is this same house where my stolen property was discovered, somebody from there told him, because it's an upstairs, they were the only ones who could see what I had on my windowsill. So they saw it, they told him, he climbed up, broke into my house, and stole the device. And then, as usual, when I found out, I went to him straight. I said, young man, bring out that thing before I call the police. And as usual, as the Muslim clerics have taught them to do, they will deny. We didn't see anything. We didn't do anything. So he started denying. I called the police. They arrested him. After spending 4 days in detention, he confessed finally. Okay, there's a lot that happened, but I'll tell you that later. He confessed finally, and he led us to the apartment where he hid the device. That is the apartment below mine. He went there, dug a hole in the wall, put the device there, cemented on it, and tiled on it in the bedroom. That's how ridiculous these people are. That's how stupid they are. So he did not come to my house to steal. He came to my house to punish me. They call it Be Owuwapada. They claim that they are the owners of Lagos, they are Yorubas, and that the money they make in Lagos is theirs. So they are punishing me for abusing the Yorubas, which never happened. I never met them before. I never discussed anything with them before. They came up with a lie that I abuse the Yorubas. And even when I confront them and ask them, I heard the people are telling the public that I abuse the Yorubas. They will say, they never said anything like that. They don't know me. They didn't say anything. I want to cover them. That's what they do. But I am aware. I have recordings of them, multiple. I can show you hundreds of videos, both from Fssji FM, from Radio Lagos, and even from my locality here, where they claim that I abuse the Yorubas. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a cult. There's nothing that I did to these people. There's nothing. I don't owe them anything. I don't discuss with them. I have no business with them. they attack my family. That's what they do.